Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Coffee Talk Supplemental. I've got my coffee and I am now comfortably ensconced in my holiday garage. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We're going to break this down just a little bit, go through all the things that you can do in the garage from what I can tell, at least initially, and try to help you out with this thing. First of all, it's not really that complicated. It's a little convoluted at times to remember everything, but it is fairly simple, and really if you just go in there and start clicking on things, you'll figure it out pretty quickly. But we'll go through this. We'll have ourselves a nice cup of coffee on the afternoon here. So when you first log in, you'll come into your brand new Christmas garage. You'll see the Saharino, however you say it. It's a little Italian tier 3 free tank, so that's your first gift right there. And you're going to name your village. I named mine the Festiveness. I added festiveness to the end of that. So if you're in here, click on that guy and you will go into your village. All right, so you are going to get your tank. There'll be a couple other pop-ups. You're going to pick the name of your village if you want to. You could actually hit random and do that. And here you are in your Christmas village. There's a number of buttons up top. There's a number of buttons off to the left, depending on which area you're in. I am in the village part. You can see that right there. And it's got the tree. If you click on it, that's the whole village. You can go to the tree. You can go to the, what is this? This is the fair. So that's the more things you're going to decorate. This would be very similar to the last years. As you remember, you're going to decorate these areas. You go to the installation. You're going to decorate these things to bring your festive atmosphere up to a total level of 10. Down at the bottom, it tells you which resources you need to do that. Now, I can increase this installation to level 1. We're going to go and do some of that clicking stuff in just a minute because I have currently collected resources once, and you can do it twice a day. We'll get to that in a minute. The top right is where those resources are. There are 4 of them. 2 of them are for upgrading your installations. That would be the rock crystal and the emerald. The other 2, warm amber and meteoric iron, are resources for Milla and Arnie. So that's all you need to know about that. All right. So let's go collect some more. The way you're going to do that is you're going to click right here on the bottom for resources. See the little red dot? The little red dot means, you know what it means. It means there's something new that you need to do or look at, or there's something new that's happened. I collected resources this morning. You do it twice a day, and you press the button that says collect resources. You can enable auto collector. That is going to cost you 150,000 credits, and I believe it's good for 1 day. If you leave it on, it will continue to do it each day. Do that math. That's a lot of credits, 150,000 a day. However, if you simply don't want to click on stuff, or say you're going to be gone for 3 days, turn that on. It will auto collect, but it's going to cost you 150,000 credits a day. So be very, very careful, my friends, with that. Don't turn it on and forget if you're not planning on spending that money. I think that's a little pricey. I don't like it necessarily, but I get it. Wargaming wants people to log in and play their game. So we'll play the game. For now, I'm just going to do it twice a day. Unfortunately, the twice a day thing is separated by 55 minutes, a really weird number. Whatever, there you go. I've done it once. You got 200 of each. You'll notice it says 200 up there. My assumption is if you don't collect, it adds up. I don't know that. I don't know that. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't sit there the whole time. Probably not. Probably if you don't click on. I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm going to collect the resources. Boom. All right. So I've collected 200 of those, and what has happened here? Why do I not? Oh, there we go. Boy, that took a while. That scared me for a minute. The numbers did not increase that fast. Okay, good. There we go. It works. Go back to the village. There is another way to get, well, there's actually several ways to, stop it. Okay, I got to click on that. There are several ways to get more resources. One of them is your friends. Let's move on to that. We'll upgrade our festive level in just a minute after I get through going through all of this. Go to your friends. Here is the list. It will have all of your friends who have started their villages. If they haven't started a village yet, they won't be there. Okay, so you may have to wait. If you look at these, and by the way, thanks guys. There's a lot of people who've made me their best friend. I really do appreciate that. See the little star? that means that person has made you one of their best friends. This player has marked you as a best friend. I do appreciate that, guys. Unfortunately, I can only pick two. Clearly, Pilgrim is going to be one, and the first one I noticed that had done it for me was Cliffy, so I've got Cliffy and Pilgrim. Whether or not you can change them out, remove. There you go. So you can switch them around. That might be nice to do. And what does that mean, the best friends? Well, if you hover over it, it means you can go to their village. So we'll go to Cliffy's village. Click on Go to Friends Village. It will take you over there. And it says, collect 50 resources of each type or set up the auto collector. All right, I don't know what that is. I don't know why it said that. Anyway, I am now in Cliffy's village. His is the tactical village. And you can go there, you can go to his headquarters. So you click on that. This is where you will go pet his dog. We'll talk about that in a minute. We'll also talk about how you get the dog. Or you can go here. Bottom left resources. See how the little red dot is telling you to do something? So click on that bad boy. Come up here. Now you can collect resources from your friend's village. Only 50 it would appear. And that, I don't know, every day. All right, so I don't think that's a twice a day thing. I think that's every day. Here's a little, I don't know what, accelerometer or number indicator or whatever. That's the bro ward. So you'll get some inscriptions and potentially a forward to the childhood style if you do this 24 times. But really what you're looking to do is grab some of these resources. So we'll click on that and we'll that happened fast that time. So I'm up to 450 of everything. That's very cool. And now let's go back to the friend's headquarters and we'll pet the dog. Let's see what happens because I don't know how that's going to work. We got Rock Crystal 50. So the dog has some stuff for you as well. If you pet your friend's dog, your dog won't give you anything that day. That's my understanding, but we'll try that anyway. You can see that he has done the cat's assignments, Milla's assignments, and Arnie's assignments. What that means is I think he's bought boxes. We'll talk about that in a minute, where he got a bunch of resources and he was able to pile that into everything. What's interesting is he hasn't done any of the missions. So he hasn't played the game, but he's paid the game. All right? That's very important. Sometimes you just have to pay the game, my friends. Now, I want to get out of here, and I'm a little bit worried because, oh, here we go. 2 friends list. All right, top right, they'll get you out. I believe that's everything we can do in our friend's village. Let's actually go back and just for giggles, because you never know, man. You never know. Can we go? Yes, we can. Both of your friends' villages appear to have resources. I'm glad I looked at that. Collect the resources from Pilgrim. By the way, you're not stealing them from him. There's nothing taken away from him. That's just free stuff for you. And we go through all that. Now, oh, by the way, we've done that twice. So it looks like it's going to take you 12 days to knock that little thing out right there. We're going to go to the headquarters and see what happens. He doesn't have a dog yet. We're going to talk about that. You get the dog pretty easily, to be quite honest. All right, so back out of this. We've done everything I believe we can do in Friends. Missions. Press on missions. These are the 28 missions from Milla. There are missions and there are assignments. All right, the missions are things you do in game. In this case, it's 3,500 total damage. My understanding with these is, say you were not playing the game for a week, they'll all pile up and you can do them basically all at the same time. They just run concurrently. You're going to get a coin each time you do a mission. We'll talk about that in a minute. You can re-roll the mission in case it sucks. You can do one of those, and then it says it's 14 minutes to the next one, and I think this is one replacement in 14 hours. All right, so basically every day it looks like that it resets. You get one replacement. If you don't like the mission for some reason, you can do that. You're going to get a coin, and also you'll come down here and you're going to start getting those discounts. Remember that from the years ago. You can do a tier 2 100%, a tier 3 100%, a tier 4 100%, all the way up to, I believe, a tier 10 for 20% discount. And that is much like it has been in the past. You'll be able to select the tank you want the discount on, yada, yada. Okay, so those are missions. You're going to get a coin. You're going to get some other goodies. We'll talk about that in just a minute. These, for each one of these guys here, is Arnie's assignments. Okay, and Milla has assignments as well. And these are done with resources. Remember I told you that Arnie is meteoric iron and Milla is warm amber. For 250 amber, I can unlock this assignment. We'll talk about that in a little bit later. Really, my suggestion is that you increase your festive atmosphere first before you start messing around with this. But this is important too, because this is where you get the bonuses down along this bottom area. All right, so this is going to, if you hover over it, it's going to add 0.5 credits, 0.5 either combat experience, 1% crew, or 2% free. The credits are going to be credits, bonuses, credit bonus. You don't have to pick anything. The other one, you're going to select one of these three once you unlock these things. Okay, so that's how that works. Come back here to the headquarters. That's the bottom one. And you can see that stories from Arnie, stories from Milla. This was a little bit interesting, and I'm not sure how it works. We're going to have to unlock some things and see. You will notice that down here, at least I thought it was, there's a place where you're going to get some stories from these guys. There it is, story. So you unlock that, and then that first story is going to be unlocked from Milla. Okay? And it says you'll get something. I don't know what that stuff is right now. All right, over to the shop. In the shop, you can get the old camos right here. All right, so 2021, 2020. I have them all, but you can go ahead and get those there. All right, so that's where those live. And now the terminal. I have 1 coin because I think you get 1 coin by unlocking the first level, which is free. Basically 1 coin. There's nothing else you're going to do with coins except chuck them in this machine right here, so there's no real reason to save them for any big reason. So we're going to press this button and see what Guido gets. Live on air, gift terminal, doink, down to 0, and I got some animation stuff. Oh boy, yep, dink into the fireplace, and we got a gearbox intricacy. Okay, get tokens. What does that do? That's how you get them, my friends. Get to Festive Atmosphere 10, complete all of Arnie's assignments, complete all of Milla's assignments, and you'll get tokens. All right, plus your Festive Atmosphere. Let's go to the rewards. Okay, here's the Festive Atmosphere rewards. Nope, remember when I said I'd tell you how to get the dog? At level 2, you get the dog. So you got to do that first mission, or sorry, you don't have to do the first mission. You have to upgrade your Festive Atmosphere to level 2, and you will get the dog. Here's the rest of the rewards. The nice thing in here are the credit bonuses. These are fantastic. All kinds of blueprints and some other goodies, as well as for crew members, and there are some coins for the machine thrown in there. I had 1 free one for being automatically at level 1. You get one at 5, 7, and 9. Those are the rewards. All right, a couple other things we want to do. Let's go in here. We're going to upgrade the Christmas tree to level 1 because we have enough. Boom, I click on it. There we go. And we're good. So it looks like I've got this. What are we going to do? We'll pick one of these bad boys. Doink, doink, doink. Okay, great. Let's do that. We'll put that guy on there. That works. Very nice. What about this? We'll put one of them guys on there. Okay, that's all good. What do we got here? This guy. Now, it looks like you're going to have to go through this and put all these things on here. That's very interesting. Is there a way to do this? Oh, not enough resources. Oh, that's to upgrade again. Huh. Do I have to do the whole... That's a lot of clicking for no reason. I'm not really sure what... Very interesting. Okay. So did we get to level 2? I don't think so. That wasn't enough, was it? It wasn't enough. All right. So let's go back to the village. I don't have enough to go to the next level, so let's go to the fair, and we'll use 300 emeralds for that thing. We'll upgrade this dude. And it's got to go through all the animations. That's a lot of animations. I already heard somebody complaining about messing around with the animation. Why can't I do anything? Ah, I got level 2. That's why. Congratulations. There's the dog. All right, you get some other stuff for going to level 2. Let's go straight to the dog for the moment because we're going to pet him and find out if we get anything else. And I don't think so. Good boy. Good boy. No, we're getting nothing out of it. You're getting nothing. I'm getting nothing out of it, my friends. Pet the dog. There's no real indication. Also, this is a little odd, but you can spend gold to give him toys and stuff. As far as I can tell, it doesn't help him at all. This is actual gold, by the way, guys. Be very careful with this. This is not warm amber. It's gold like warm amber, but it's not. This is gold. All right? It's coming out of your gold reserves if you give him these things. Does it help him? I don't know if does he give more stuff if you upgrade the dog, or is this an upgrade or what? More to come on that. I don't know the answer, to be quite honest. Let's go back to the village though. And we are going to put this stuff down. So you can pick the one you want, kind of like in years past, but it looks like you just automatically get everything for that level unlocked. I don't really see any advantage other than you can just make it as pretty as you want, which I guess on the one hand is actually pretty cool. So we'll click over here on the installation. Now this one takes both, so it looks like the one uses emeralds, one uses crystal, this one uses both. I have 150 left, so let's just increase this to level 1, and we'll go through all the bloody animations down here, blah blah blah. Okay, that's fun. If anyone knows how to turn those off, maybe there is a way, let me know down in the comments. And we're just going to hurry up and kind of throw stuff at it. We'll worry about what things I want to use next. Obviously, as the levels go up, you'll have more options. None of this seems to really change anything, to be honest. And there we go. So we've done everything we can there. So there's the village. We've done everything with our friends, I believe that we can. We have collected stuff from both friends. Make sure you do that. Have a best friend to collect from both friends. We've looked at the missions. I haven't done a mission yet. I'm going to go do that. Take a look at the rewards. How can you tell how far away from the next level you are? I don't see anywhere where oh, there it is. Up in the top left. Right there. You can see I'm halfway to level 2. All right. So how do I get more resources? There's a couple ways. The first one is you can trade resources up here in the bottom, top right, not bottom right, resource converter. You can convert any of the resources you have to other resources, but it's a 50 to 40 conversion, so you're losing some along the way. The other way is to buy boxes, guys. The large boxes have resources in it, so that's a way. Also, in case you didn't know this, your missions, your daily missions, not your premium missions, if we go into missions right here, your daily missions will have resources. That's nice. So right now I've got a 350, a 250, and a 300. Seems kind of random, very interesting. I don't like the crit battles. Let's find out what happens when I re-roll this thing. I had 250 with 30,000 credits. I re-roll it, and now I'm going to get the same thing, but I need 1,500 hit points of damage in a battle. All right, so remember, the small boxes gave you the decorations last time, and you did that through missions. This is kind of the replacement. I am making an assumption, once again, that there'll be some other missions later on in the event, or daily things, or weekend stuff, or something that's going to allow the free-to-play players to get some more resources other than just farming them in their villages or their friends' villages. Okay, so I can do those missions. I can get some more of those things. I can get them from boxes, missions boxes, and friends' garages, and of course my own garage. That is it in a nutshell, guys. And it sounds like a lot, but really, if you just click through this, you'll kind of notice what's going on. Last thing we'll do is let's actually jump back into the... where is Arnie? Arnie is at the... Now my brain has just started. I don't know where Arnie is. Is he here? Oh, they're here. No, that's the resources. Oh my gosh, I'm so confused now. Shop? Where are these guys? Oh, missions. Okay. Wait a minute. There should be an easier way to do that. If I'm in the village, where's Arnie? Where are those guys? Right here? There we go. Ooh, okay, there you go. That's another way to do it. That is another way to do it. So here we are with these fellers and fellette. Click on that. All right, I'm going to purchase this first token for 250, and I have 500 of those. So let's do that and see what we get. Thanks, Arnie. You rock. Okay, gives me the thumbs up. Thank you much. I get a little bit of an economic bonus. I like it. I click out of that. Story from Arnie. Oh, this is very sweet and gratefully and celebrate my history. What now? And keep up the plans, future work. Oh my God. Okay. It looks like I need another 50 for the next one. I don't know if we needed the story thing, but okay, Wargaming. Purchase for 250. We'll do that. What's Milla's story? What is she? Yeah, we got the heart thing. Yeah, and a wink. Okay, nice. Affirmative. What's her story? Is this for me? Great. Learn to begin when Arnie on the way over. Just going to decorate the town. Books should probably help familiarize with... Okay, oh boy. All right. I need another 50 from her. So it looks like it's increasing each time to get 10 assignments from Milla. And notice down here I've got a total of plus 1% credits right now. And obviously, if you're going to buy boxes, you want to max this thing out as soon as possible using the warm amber and the meteoric iron. That's it, guys. You can see I've got 200 boxes. I am streaming tomorrow, Friday. We will open those 200 boxes tomorrow. Probably crank up my festive atmosphere, festive atmosphere up to the max. We'll play some of the new tanks, especially if I get them out of the boxes. I don't currently have them. I have them on my Sheriff account. Hopefully I can do some reviews on them fairly quickly or fairly soon, so you have a general idea. But a lot of you are going to probably have them before I get those things out. Appreciate you guys coming by. Y'all have a really good one. Enjoy the event. It's not that hard. It really isn't. The boxes are clearly going to help you get through it quickly. I didn't do any of the math on how many of these resources you get as a free-to-play. So you can get them from your missions, you can get them from friends, your 2 best friends, the dog, and you can get them from your own garage. And none of it is increased at all by premium accounts. But I don't know how long it would take you to build that up by farming that each day. That's a great question. Somebody might be able to do the math. What I don't know is what the incremental increase is on the requirements for each one of those things for the assignments and the festive atmosphere and all that good stuff. Let's just look at this before I go really quickly. Is there a way to know if I hover over it? Will this tell me how much I need? Doesn't seem to be. No, it doesn't really. And if that is advertised somewhere, I don't know where it is. All right, guys, we're off to the races with Christmas. Enjoy it. I will be giving away some boxes as we go. I am still looking for people who you guys think could use a little Christmas cheer for us to give a little back to the community out there. So please send those in. Obviously, I'll take the donations as well, but I have a couple names, but I could certainly use some more. So chuck those my way. That's all I've got for today. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you.